Hello, Gators. I didn't check. Is my microphone working? Yes, it is working. Hello, Lincoln. Thank you for that raid, and thank you for putting me on the BGG page while I was doing my 24-hour stream last weekend. Thank you for doing that. Cosmic, thank you for making me pixelated as usual. Hi, Gator Dave. Good to see you. Oh, man. I had to rush today. I had to work a little bit later because they needed me. Oh, wow. Stream Element, I'm no longer doing that. Don't follow that link. I have to turn that off. Did I even check? Oh, I even forgot to do my... Yeah, okay. Let's see. Coffee and... I forgot to even change my... thing. Coffee. Oh, man. Such a pro, right? Need to change the title. Yeah, working on it. Just noticed. Coffee. Hope the show is recovered. I am recovered. Coffee. Road. Funny. Kickstarter. And there we are. And save. Change it. It should change now. Thank you. No more giveaways. You can still raise money. Yeah, the giveaways are still stopped. But I think technically you can still raise money, but I don't hear any alerts if you do, because it's all turned off. I don't hear them anymore. So I will turn off the chatbot as well. The timer. Yep, that one is gone. Now it will only spam you that you should follow me on all my social media accounts. So, okay, done. Oh, that was stressful. I was like, yeah, I had everything ready. No, I didn't. No. Yeah, I raised $500 last weekend, which was the same amount as I did last year for War Child. Next year we're going for more. But yeah, it was an awesome 24-hour stream. I was very tired. And then on Sunday I had 2 baseball matches, which, yeah. Well, the first one, not so well. We lost 10-1. Then the second one we won 5-1. Basically against the same team, but not the same team members. Yeah, that's me playing softball. That's me hitting a triple. That's a rare occasion. I only hit a single last Sunday. So and it was a fault by the pitcher who couldn't handle the ball, and that's why I made it to first base. Then I stole second, which is also a first for me, but it was a wild pitch, so it helped. But yeah, I didn't score any points, runs, or whatsoever, but I had a great time playing. It was my first time playing actual baseball. For the people who don't know, I play softball now. Well, slow pitch softball for almost 10 years now. I have been out of it for 1 year when I broke my ankle. So, but yeah. That's your other proof of stealing. Only bases. Okay, that's Dave. Only bases. You can only steal bases. For your miniatures, for whatever, but you can only steal bases. But I think I can still raise money. I haven't checked actually on Tiltify yet. If the campaign has ended. Has it ended? Is it still going? Can you technically... I can copy the donate link, but what does it do if I try to go there? Let's say the campaign has ended. You cannot download. The rewards are no longer available, but you can donate any amount during checkout. Yeah, technically you can keep donating. That's still a possibility, apparently. But yeah, that was last weekend, and now back to work and back to regular streaming. Lincoln, if you're still here, after the stream I will send you all the games that I will be streaming, because on Tuesday I never stream a board game, and it's always coffee and crowdfunding. This time it's for the first time with fresh coffee, which is brewing right now. A fresh ground coffee, no longer the cups with, well, caffeine flavored milk, because that's literally what it said. It's sold as, the title is iced coffee, but when you look at the small details it says caffeine flavored milk. So now we have actually coffee, and this one is not decaf, by the way. I did buy a pack of decaf, but yeah, I still have like one more pot to go. So let's finish this one up before we switch to decaf. And it sounds like it's almost done, so we can have a fresh cup of coffee. So for the people who came in with the Board Game Geek Ray, if you don't know me, I am Dutch Yoda. I'm from the Netherlands. I stream board games on Thursdays, mostly on Thursdays. I have a Dutch small stream on the Sunday morning, my time, Sunday morning, which is around midnight in the United States. So yeah, I am 9 hours ahead of the West Coast and 6 hours ahead of the East Coast, because we switched to daylight saving last weekend, so everything is back to normal. Time differences are back to normal. So that's a good thing. But on Tuesdays, I do coffee and crowdfunding, where I drink coffee. Apparently not decaf, because yeah, I still need to finish the original. And once that's done, I probably will switch to decaf. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Depends on how much sleep I will get tonight. I do have a blood exam tomorrow. Well, the caffeine wouldn't hurt, but I have to make sure that my sugar level is too high. So it is actually better that I'm not drinking those caffeine flavor milk anymore, because the sugar level like would skyrocket everything. So yeah, 6.8. Yeah, it's a solid. This morning it was 6.8 again. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. If it stays like that, I'm actually very, very happy. So if it stays like that tomorrow morning, then my doctor is not going to complain like, you're not a disciplined diabetic, which technically I'm not. But yeah, as long as my sugar level is okay, and my what was it called? You have all those cholesterol, that one, all those stuff in your body. My cholesterol is too high, but yeah, and I'm also losing weight, even though I'm gaining weight. So I lost about a pound on Sunday, but I already gained 2 pounds in the past 2 days, and like, why is the scale doing like this? So yeah, I should not stand on that scale too often. But yeah, on coffee and crowdfunding, I will look at crowdfunding campaigns from the past week, normally, unless I skip a coffee and crowdfunding, which might happen. I do go on vacation and stuff. I might get sick. I try not to, but yeah, it does happen. And then I don't stream. But yeah, otherwise, always coffee and crowdfunding on Tuesday around this time, 10 p.m. my time. So I stream. It's normally a 2-hour stream, approximately. Depends on how much there is. So in the beginning of the year, if we talk early weeks of January, there isn't much, because yeah, why would you crowdfund something when everybody just spent all their money on fireworks, parties, and I don't know what? So you see a giant increase when it's time to do your taxes, because then you notice that a lot of people are, well, getting money. So it's like, oh, I'm getting a tax refund. Oh, that's nice. Now I need that nice solid money. I'm not getting anything. I did my taxes and I came in a net zero. So I don't have to pay the government anymore, but I'm also not getting anything. My son didn't want to do his taxes and he gets like 170 euros from the government. And I'm like, you would have missed out on that. But yeah, I'm not getting that much money this year. Last year I got 300, so I don't know what changed. But I did get a pay raise, which goes in effect tomorrow on April Fools, because that's when my contract is extended, and I get a nice pay raise, so I'm not that much complaining. Of course, with everything going on in the world, stuff is getting more expensive. Gas prices go up. So that's not fun. And my boss will cover a bit, but not all of it. So I used to be able, my car was very fuel efficient. So I used to be able to go to the office every day, and with the money I got from the office for well, coming to the office, to pay my gas money, I had a little bit left over, not much, I think like €5 each month. And now I think I have to pay an extra 10-20 euros. Hello, Bunsenator, work lurking. Yeah, I have seen you put out a lot of stuff recently. I think, I'm not sure if some of them are live right now. Something with Concrete Canvas, which sounds like a game about graffiti. I'm not sure if that's the case, but something like that. And it will probably show up in anything that Tim does. So we'll see. We will probably see a lot of Bunsenator during these campaigns, I guess, or upcoming campaigns. And if you're not following Bunsenator yet, you should. I forgot to post my BGA. Oh, Bons, did you already do the BGA posting? Because I forgot to do that. I made this. And no, it's not for Everdell. This is for Earth. This is for Earth. Oh, maybe I should. Wait, this goes. I think I made a little mistake. I think the numbering. Yeah, maybe I should have fixed one. This goes from 15 to 5, and I don't know what the other side does. I didn't pay attention to that, and the numbering is not visible because it's bird leaning. Yeah, it's basically the same idea as you had for Everdell. So this replaces basically the card that the middle card where all the goals are. So it's now a nice big tree where you put everything on. So I haven't used it yet. Sometime next month I will do a live stream of Earth with the new expansion, which arrived yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. And it's always fun. I saw the shipping company and I'm like, okay, I know where they're gonna put it because I'm not at home. And for some shipping companies, I don't mind. Some I have to tell, I am not at home, drop it off here. With this one, I don't. Basically, we have a bin. I have a bin outside and that will change, so maybe in the future it has to change. And that's for paper waste. So basically cardboard, paper, or everything that's paper related that needs to be recycled. And they will put it in there. Luckily not in one of the other two bins, because I have two other bins. One is plastic and canned stuff. So cans for food or anything that's canned metal. But that might be dirty because a lot of packages are plastic. So, and the other one is bio waste. So leftover food, leaves from the garden, even though I don't have any trees anymore, stuff like that. Yeah, if they put the package in there, I will be mad. But yeah, they will do it in the paper thing, unless it's filled to the brim, which it was last week. Luckily, it was emptied last Thursday. And paper is emptied every fourth Thursday, so I'll have to wait, and it's almost full again because I built a calyx here, a calyx there. So, and that comes in a cardboard box, so that needed to go into the container, and now the container is like, yeah, I'm almost full. And I saw that some packages are still coming. I have one more from that company that's still on its way. It's now in the Netherlands, I saw, right? And it will probably arrive tomorrow. Yeah, it's now in the Netherlands, so that will probably be ready tomorrow. Then I saw something from DHL coming my way. Yeah. And that's I know from DHL, that's the latest wingspan expansion. The Americas, the Dutch version. The other thing that's arriving is, I'm not 100% sure. Could be the Trismegistus, the new one, or it could be the latest expansion for Nucleum. Either way, it's a board and dice thing. And there was also one package that was dropped off at a Locket system, but the person used the wrong email address, so I don't have my PIN number to get that package. So yeah, we're figuring out how that's gonna work. Yes, I didn't know they would send me something. They just used the wrong email address. They forgot the S at the end. So yeah, that's coming. I am currently working on my schedule for the upcoming month. I already have it ready. I don't have anything for the last one, week 18th, which is April 30th. I still have to figure that. And Bonds, I know you're only lurking, but I know you're also listening. You wanted my top picks for 2025. I will do. I'm not sure if I'm going to do an award show, because creating awards is costly, and I'm not a rich dude. But I will be doing I'm still calling it the Dutch Yoda Awards. I'm not sure if that's going to be definitive, but on Sunday, the 26th, I will be doing the Dutch Yoda Awards. Maybe not, because that's I just noticed that's King's Eve. That's the eve before King's Day. So probably not, because then I'm not at home. Okay, I'll at the end of April I will do the Dutch Yoda Awards. Not sure if I'm going to actually send physical awards to the company. That depends on how it's going. Hey Wim, how am I feeling today? Well, I'm still a little bit sore, but that's from the baseball matches on Sunday and softball exercise yesterday. So my calves and my hamstrings are still hurting. My arms not as much, even though I did a lot of throwing. So that's perfectly fine. But otherwise, yeah, I'm good. I got my sleep. I think I went to bed. So I stopped streaming at 8 p.m. And I think I went to bed around 10. And then I woke up about 7:45 in the morning. So minus 1 hour. Because yeah, the clock skipped an hour. So yeah, that's still a solid 9 hours almost that I slept. So good enough for me. Okay, fresh coffee is ready. Look. Oh, look how nice and dark. Black gold. And I'm not meaning oil, but oh man. We have fresh, hot coffee. And it almost goes half a pot goes straight into this mug. which is from the city of Utrecht. By the way, I am still looking for this style of mug. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, and it's not even decaf, Wim, so that's kind of fun. But I'm still looking. I found them on eBay, but they're quite pricey. I need one from Philadelphia, Indianapolis, Boston, and New York. Because those are the cities I visited in the US. And this is Utrecht. Highly recommend visiting Utrecht, which is, well, the most central semi-capital city in the Netherlands. You'll pick them up, but it's in this style, not the new Starbucks style, because I don't like the new style. It has to be this old style, so probably I have to find... I found them on eBay, but they're spread out, so if I have to pay shipping for each separately, which is too much. You'll be in Utrecht next week. Are you visiting Eureka? Ooh. I made a strong batch. I'm gonna stay awake. Oh man, this is strong. I can handle it, but whoa. I buy them on eBay and ship them all to you on US and ship to you. That might be cheaper. That's true. That's true. That might be cheaper. We'll figure something out. I will be awake. I will be the great Cornholio today. What's this shaking? Oh, that is Amish. I haven't seen a streamer from Amish Age in a while, you know. It's been a long while. Okay, shall we start? Because we're 20 minutes in, and I think we have quite a lot to look for. I'm almost certain what my pick of the week is going to be, so yeah. 5 already. Well, Wim, to be fair, the 24-hour streams did help, because I had to stop Twitch because of the stupid 6-hour limit for YouTube. So yeah, I had to stop them for a while, then restart the new ones. But I know that now for next year. So okay, let's go. Let's see if I still know how to do this. So, coffee and crowdfunding. This is Kickstarter, this is GameFound, and this is BackerKit. Yay! Oh, by the way, you know what season it is? You might have missed it. It's time for the fish doorbell. Well, no fish so far. That's also a thing in the Netherlands. So, in Utrecht, there's a sluice system. But it hinders the fish from migrating during spring, so they can, you know, reproduce, what fish also do. So, for one of the sluices, they have a webcam, and when you see a fish, you can press the doorbell, and then the sluice master is gonna check if there's actually a fish there, and opens the sluice for the fish. Not the entire sluice, but just a small doorway for the fish. How cool is that? And what does it look like? Well, you get these kind of pictures. See? Fish pictures. You see what time the fish was there. This fish is super big. Big belly fish. This one looks creepy. I'm like, this ghost fish. Something like that. And then look, how many fish? There's 1, 2, 3 at least. That's kind of cool, right? It's like using technology to help them. Oh, this is a... Is this a picket? I think it's picket, right? The snook in English? I think it is. Look at the tail. Striped ones. This one's like, yeah, let me in, let me through. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, I'll have the fish doorbell ready just in case, because it's just fun to sometimes look at. Hey, are there new fishies there? Apparently they sit. In the past hour, there were 54 photos, and on average, it takes 3 minutes before you see a fish. Now, I'm not gonna wait 3 minutes with you people, but yeah, I think it's a cool idea. I think it's a really cool idea. Okay, rules. Coffee crowdfunding does have rules, people. For the people new here or the ones later watching on YouTube, which I think I might accidentally picked the wrong YouTube to stream to, but it will use the default one. I'm sorry if you're there. I made a boo-boo when starting. So I will not look at anything RPG related. Do we see something here? I think this is, yeah, this is 5th edition, which means D&D 5th edition. So that RPG related stuff I don't do. There is so much out there. I could do this stream, I think, 24/7, 7 days in a week. So no, I would no. I'm not just doing it. It's just too much. 3D printing I also don't do, because yeah, you see the 3D render. I hope your camera is just as your printer is just as good as you are. I still have to put up my 3D and the Pro, which basically is not the Pro anymore, and the Pro 3. But yeah, I need to start somewhere, and once I'm done cleaning up my game room, I will set up my 3D printer. Might even set it up. No, I'm not setting it up here, because that's not a smart spot to do, I guess. I could, and not fully decided yet. We'll see where we're gonna put it. It needs space to print, and I don't think it's the best spot. It's a nice spot, but I don't think it's the best spot. So yeah, 3D printing stuff I will not do. Languages, Dutch and English, because I'm somewhat fluent in Dutch and I'm more fluent in English, apparently. Even though I'm Dutch. I don't know why, but yeah. I use English grammar in my Dutch sentences, so yeah. If you want to see me talk like Yoda, let me talk Dutch to you. So there's that. Anything else? I will open like 10-ish at the same time, so I don't have to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, because that annoys the hell out of me. And also, yeah, the navigation might screw up when I come back, so let's not do that. And the other thing, it's a big one, and I know it's a controversial one, but I have my stances. It's using generative AI. I'm not talking of all AI in general, because AI can be helpful, AI can be a tool. Generative AI is not a tool. It's the misuse of a placeholder. Like, if you can create a placeholder by just doing a couple of lines, why do you need to generate it with AI and use that much energy and increase the prices of computer elements, of compute parts? Yeah, because that sucks. Memory is like crazy expensive now. So yeah, there's a lot of reasons I am against, and that doesn't only go for the full game, Mr. and Mrs. Awakened Realms. It's also during prototyping. Of course, I don't know for every product if they use it during prototyping, because they don't always mention it. But in my case, if I know you use it during prototyping, you're off the board for me. And that includes, in this case, Awakened Realms, which, okay, it's kind of like a personal attack, but I know that example by heart. There are also a couple of other reasons I don't support Awakened Realms, but yeah, that's one of them. Okay, shall we start? So we start with Flip Flop Free. And it's not a game about flip-flops. This is 190 intuitive cards. This sounds like a tarot kind of thing. It's also sectioned under graphic design, not tabletop games. I'm like, okay, 3D printing. This is also product design. It's like, yeah, it looks cool. Looks pretty, but it's not board game related. So, infinite dice towers. What does that mean? That the die keeps rolling and rolling and rolling? Background, tactical power XO. That looks also very AI generated image video, but yeah. Luckily, on Kickstarter, they have to mention if they use AI. In the other ones, not, but I hope they always do. Pride playing cards. What makes them Pride? Pride makes me think, well, LGBTQ plus. So, but this doesn't feel or look like it. Quite the opposite, actually. Okay, 3D printable STL VHS things. Okay, dice. I will skip dice. Figurines, D&D. 2 complete new editions. Produce. The Classic 2. Tropical Treasure. Those look like playing cards to me. Oh, it also says playing card. Yeah, 3D printing, 3D printing. Badge dice set. So that's kind of fun, but I hate having stuff on my phone. That's why I don't have a popper to hold my phone. I'm like, yeah, I am born with huge hands, so I don't need them. But why do they work like shakers? Why shake them? Why not have them actually like the old poppers, you know? You press them and then pop, and then that would have been cool. Okay, dioramas, cloak, warm cloak of the king in yellow. Okay, STL files, STL files, STL files, STL files, STL files, which is 3D printing stuff. Collectible figurines. They're just getting these figurines, which I love. I love Deep Rock Galactic. I love the board game, but yeah, these are pricey, and I'm not backing them. First team footballer. So many football games already out there. A1, Universe A1, a trading card game. 5th edition. This is in Spanish, so we're skipping that. This is Swedish. Oh no. En artikelsamling voor meningsspellen rolspel. Oh, dat is role-playing games. Okay. Not my proudest FAP, a questionable card game. That sounds like not suitable for work. So one we're going by very, very quickly. Kinky Tarot. Yeah, let's not. More 3D printing and STL files. The Last Edamame. Plague City, this is kind of cool. Madness of Masses. So I can now play Mansions of Madness of the Masses. Probably not. The Love Letter Angel STL. What does this have to do with Love Letter? A Nebularium Shipyard. Are we at 10? Almost. Scorm Strategic Combat Board Game. Cats Among the Pigeons. Well, I know about wolves among the sheep, but cats among the pigeons? Okay, that's enough. Let's start here. Flip Flop Free. I just noticed that it says Flip Flop Free right here. I thought it says Lip Lop Free. I didn't even notice it was an F because they used the shader. Just keep it solid and don't use the shader. Don't play with graphical tools if you don't know how to use them. Okay, we have an early bird, which probably doesn't count anymore because it's been a week. Place and flip 2-player game. Most pieces win. And it has a yin yang one. So you have cardboard pieces, but you have also ceramic pieces, which I would prefer. Special action gems. Playing rule. Preparation and playing. When playing a piece sandwiches an opponent piece, it will flip. So everything in between flips. Isn't that also the rule for Go? To be fair, I haven't played Go since my university years, so we're talking about 20 plus years ago. There was a heavy Go community at my university. I wasn't that good because I never played Go until I learned it there, and I never played it afterwards, so I still don't know how to play it. And I think that's a rule from Go, right? If you put it here and then you flip them, or there must be some rule, but yeah. So why does this one flip? There's caveat. A player cannot reflip a piece that was flipped by using a flip gem in the opponent's preceding turn. So you cannot flip something that's already been flipped. Okay. It's like a tactical mini Go, I would say. Not super original. It feels like it's Go, but I haven't played Go in like I said, in a long time. Is it like Go? Any Go players out here that can tell me if this is like Go? They are funded, but they didn't want that much money, so that's a good thing. And the check coffee maker is turning off to save energy. Okay, tactical power XO. Nothing about the use of AI. That video you look like it, but okay, this is just yeah. What's it in English? Yeah. Tic-tac-toe, thank you. Yeah, tic-tac-toe in Dutch. It's called butter, cheese, and eggs. I don't know why. Maybe they used butter, cheese, and eggs to play it. But yeah. It's called butter, cheese, and eggs. But this time it's on a 5x5. I mean, you have cards that help you. Oh, you can play double. You can you play hidden? How can you play hidden in a totally viewable board? No power up indicator, so you cannot use indefinitely power ups. Set a trap, opponent. Yeah, it's just tic-tac-toe on steroids, I guess. First team footballer. So, we have standees. We have a Monopoly inspired board. That's what I call when you have a track around the board, basically doing anything. You have a tactical card, a social card. What's the other one? A physical card, a psychological card, and a technical, and a tactical card. And then also white, which is, I don't know, sponsorship, training day. And then it's like, oh, this is it. So we have an image, and this is it. And now give me, how much? 20,000 pounds. This has, well, even without seeing first created, this has first created written all over it. I create a game. Now I want all your money, and I'm not doing anything to promote it. And one image. How does it play? I don't know. Oh, roll the dice, letter square, and answer a question to complete. It's a trivia game. Okay, never mind. Moving on. Universe A1, a new trading card game. Normally, trading cards game do pretty well if you promote it wisely. You have $35 pledged of 5,000. Yeah. Okay. I say don't do AI, but also do better artwork. Me at local card show. Okay, how did it go? Because yeah. No. Okay, a questionable card game. So very not suitable for work. Okay, then well, let's not. Wait, what? That's a lot of. Wait, I just noticed she has feet for hands. What the heck? No, no. Okay, I'm not gonna check this out. Okay. Lost Edamame. I think I've already seen a game about edamame, right? And I was like, what's the word? Oh, never mind. I plan to use AI generated. We use some AI generated images. Big. We're out of here. Madness of the Masses. Deck building game for 2 to 4 players, but we're playing with basic pawns. Oh, never mind. In some of the card, AI was used to edit images alongside the variety of. Are you saying edit, generate, create? Be more specific. Don't be fake about it. I don't mind if you use a little bit of editing. I use also AI. I tell my graphic program, which is not Adobe because I'm not rich. I just say, hey, check the outline of this figure, and it will automatically put the outline there. And I might do a little microscopical changes, but normally it will just automatically do that. That's technically AI. That's just looking at the differences between pixels and like, okay, I should be going right here. That's fine because it speeds up a process that took like a lot of manual labor to do so. It doesn't need to have soul. And you can also correct it a little bit, of course. I'm not saying draw this whole thing. There's the difference. And sometimes I say, well, make a bold outline along those edges, and then it does. So I don't have to draw that with my shaking hand. You know why it's shaking? Because I made way too strong coffee. Yeah, I gave him too much time already. You're right. I know. It's another busy day at the Aster 3B Galactic Shipyard. Okay, no AI. By the way, I forgot we need an AI counter still. Every time that I press AI, it should go +1. We're at 1 now. Normally, Bansenator keeps track, but Bansenator is work lurking. So, work comes first. You need to pay those bills. Work doesn't always come first, but in this case, work comes first. We have a weird looking dog. Download the rulebook. No, tell me how the game plays. Because the night shift is going to make you comfortable. Yeah, this is just a poor page design. Draft dice to trade for resources. You finish ships, you can... No. I don't like the structure of this page. Sorry. Score, Mr. You have the feeling. Yay! The entire game board pieces are 100% human created and crafted without any. However, some AI was used to help either enhance or craft a limit number of images on the board. So you still use image generation. So I am very strict. But you have to be very clear and honest. I prefer you to be honest and then I skip you than you being dishonest and try to trick me into liking your game. Because then you made an enemy for life. Otherwise, it's like I skip that game. Maybe next game will be better. Think about that. Cats among the pigeons. It's a project they love on Kickstarter. The debut card game for level 46. They created one, they backed one. Collect the pigeons. You need to collect 7 of the same pigeon color to win. Only the pigeon color. You can't win with any cats in your hand. Doesn't feel like something I haven't played before. Might be a little bit thing. You can sabotage others. You know what you could do? You could flip them and do a flip 7 pigeons. Fresh start, wing block, recycle, miss a turn. This dreadful skip a turn card. Tidiness, pigeon sale, let the fun begin. Well, they added a lot of cats, which look way too cute to be messing with the pigeons, and the pigeons look at us being stupid because yeah, we don't look that bright. Wow, Holly is like, yeah, look how I am walking on the street. They made some videos, so that's good. It doesn't feel like a game for me, to be honest. Look. It will be available in Dutch. I don't know who's doing the translating, not me. But it will be available in Dutch. And they already funded. They had a low funding goal, but yeah. Okay, continuing on. We're at 2 AI right now. This project introduced brand new, very simple rules for strongholds, and that looks like an RPG stuff. Miniature stuff, RPG stuff, wargaming STLs, Grim mobiles, 3D printing tree creature. This is when you dress up Groot, you would look like this. Vengeance, a chapter of Resonance. The sequel to Resonance. Is this an RPG or a tabletop game? I don't know, we'll have to check. Skipping over the busty STL files. Market Fortune. Okay. STL files. Giza Necropolis. Corpo, the only game where you can fire your manager and HR. Roar, Rise of Ancient Reptiles. Sounds like a dino game. The Great War. Wars are not great. A big war, huge war, but nah, not Great War. Wolves of the Broken Circle. This is another playing card set, which looks pretty. Ooh, that is fancy. Oh, that was a nice shot. Oh, making away that whole pattern. But yeah. Through the Woods, a brutal surviving game, but this looks already AI. Look, the tail moves and everything. Ooh. Presidentico Ashfall board game. Okay. STL files. In the event. Nope. Maneira's Guide to Taming the Wild. A guide to taming any beast or monster and converting it fully fledged character for you. That's something different. Look at this big title. I have seen this one coming. I think I mentioned it during my 500, my 24-hour stream. Ooh, 500-hour stream. Oh, luckily not. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. They don't do pledge managers over at Garfield Games. But yeah. Storyteller, March of it's an enhance yourself in an Is this an RPG or is it a board game? We don't know. Miniatures collection, Forgotten Lore, Celtic one-shots. I love Celtic lore, but yeah, this is different. Compete head-to-head in a struggle between good and evil in this narrative-driven expendable card game. Okay, and that's the one where we end at. We're almost at the top of Kickstarter already. That's how fast we're going. Vengeance, a chapter of Resonance. So this is a chapter of the game Resonance, which I don't know anything about. 1 to 4 players, 50 minutes. That's pretty short. Oh, cool. Read this page in French. Nope. I'm not going to do French for you. Come on. Text on images. The whole page is text on images. I don't like that. And here's the first time I can select. But they have an how to play section. Somehow it doesn't pop up in the side menu. But yeah, we have a setup. Reveal a transient object. In this case a white rose. Witches play one action, then you cast a spell, and then at the end of the round. What do the other players do that who aren't witches? But beware, each time you move closer to your goal, the demon grows stronger and breaks one of its chains. Fail to control the beast and it may break free. Okay. Yeah, this is a 76666 locked. They have huge stretch goals, so they have a high expectancy of that. Hi up troop, how are you doing? Long time no see, I got shipping, well not that much, get a complete bundle, so that's all doable. Whoa, 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 that's the wrong thing I'm dragging. I need this one. Yeah, they are a long way from funding. But yeah, has anybody played Vengeance? Because apparently this is a sequel or Resonance. Is it any good? It's short, so it plays pretty quickly. Yeah, use your side menu properly. How to play, make it a proper header, and it will show up here. Market Fortune, the new game. And then, oh look, we stole this idea from Monopoly. Basically, everybody uses a certain symbol. Oh, and we use AI. Yeah, there's a market view on the final product card that contains 0 and all cards in the stations. Use licensed graphic assets customized through my own layered design work. We use iOS has been a work. How we use AI. AI has been a working tool throughout the marketing portion development, not as creative as a consultant. Often I used AI to brainstorm pressure test ideas. Wait, you don't like talking to humans, so you're talking to a chatbot? Bye. Human interaction, best learning way possible. Oh no, this one doesn't say use of AI, but this looks so. Well, there are artists who can do this kind of stuff, so that is kind of true. But why you love Corpo? Can you stay Corpo? Let's see. AI. Yeah, sadly it's also part of a word. But they don't say they use AI. FAQ. How many players? How much time? Are the rules hard to understand? I don't know. This whole page is like, yeah, never mind. Okay, roll Rise of Ancient Reptiles. Somebody made it work. Hi, Iron, so good to see you. Vance, how do you get behind on sleep? Just sleep. Oh, I have to admit, I can be easy about it. I can stay awake a little bit longer and have no impact whatsoever. 1 to 4 players, 40 to 80 minutes. Ages 14 and up. What's in the box? 182 unique animals. As cards, I guess. Because I doubt they will have anything in. Yeah. And a wooden T-Rex. Tyrannosaurus Rex, Spinosaurus, Triceratops. Scientific context and creative license. Snout shape needs to be a bit longer and blunter. See the archetype for pointers on wing structure. And all animals were reviewed by Dr. Matt Dempsey, who is a musculoskeletal biologist. Nobody ever wakes up like as a kid and like, you know what I want to be? A musculoskeletal biologist. But yeah, sounds cool. But it's not something I like, yay! No, I want to be a firefighter. To be fair, it says paleontologist, and when I was 10, I wanted to become an archaeologist, so. Hey. Hey Leila, how was my day? Long. I had a long work day because we had a deadline for tomorrow. I hate the Polish government for making me have a deadline on April Fools. But apparently we did. And we did make it as far as I know. There was not much I could do. Yeah, Abdrub, you can just stay here. Because when I'm done, I probably will raid into Panda. Unless I'm done way too early. But, yeah. Usually I raid into Panda Angel. When I'm done. So you can basically we have a little small TLN thingy, but we still raid into each other. Okay, I like the idea of dinosaurs with accurate cards. It's first created. The cards look solid. So what's the gameplay like? This is gameplay. How is this gameplay when you're showing me pictures of the game? I have no idea what you're doing. This is not gameplay. It's like, oh, look. Nice picture. Yeah, nice picture. But how? What am I doing? We have a challenge. We have an incubator. We have a hatch. So we basically need to breed our own dinosaurs. But I already have Dinosaur Island, I have Dinosaur World, I have Dinosaur Island Roll and Ride, which I recently found out that the app doesn't work for, but that app on Android hasn't worked in like 2 or 3 years already. But I haven't used the app in a while. But it still works on iOS, apparently. And Penna, you know, we spread the love. I love reading into you. You've only got 4 nights of sleep that were over 6 hours in the entire month of March. 4 nights of sleep that were over 6 hours in the entire month of March. You need at least 6 hours to function, so March was hard. You want some coffee? It's a strong batch, so you will be wide awake. Okay, this one is interesting, but the gameplay, it's like, yeah, what is the gameplay? I don't know. I'm curious about this. Is this like Wingspan for dinosaurs? Because, to be fair, I kind of get that feeling. Because we have a map where we place our dinosaurs. Okay, we have forests, air, water, and plains. So we do have certain areas for certain dinosaurs, I guess. We have resources, fish, meat, green stuff. But the other parts, yeah, that's kind of different. So, but cannot shake that Wingspan kind of feeling to me. By the way, do we see a fish? No, no fish. Okay, continuing. Okay, find the mistake. I already found one mistake. Not that Europe is tilted. I don't know why, but yeah, Europe is tilted. Oh. Will I stream SETI this week? Yes. I will set it up tomorrow, relearn it tomorrow, and then my brain isn't completely mushed from sleep deprivation. But yeah, I will be streaming SETI with the expansion on Thursday. But people, do we see the mistake? There's a huge mistake. And it's right around here. Oh, now you have my cursor. It's right around here. Unless they are actually going for the provinces. Because, yeah, they are doing the other areas. So it might make sense. But Belgium is still a country. Switzerland is one country. So why is Holland presented as a country? Because Holland is not the country. It's the Netherlands. And I don't believe Spain was neutral during the First World War. I know the Netherlands was. I know Switzerland was. The Netherlands was only neutral because Germany chose not to go through the Netherlands to go to France. They just went through Belgium. That's the whole reason. In the Second World War, they're like, yeah, screw you, we're going to take the Netherlands as well. So, story. Oh, wow, this is it. Never mind. Through the woods, no safe path. You are lost. Come on, I don't like this kind of pages and then risk of challenges. And most likely, not entirely 100% proven, of course, but it feels AI generated, especially this one. So they have €1, well, $2, $2 Singaporean dollars. But yeah, okay. Presidento, Ashball board game. Yeah, that had to be. Artificial are widely integrated into modern creative and become increasingly common across many industries. So what? Basically, you're like, okay, AI is coming, I'm gonna bend over. Come on, grow a pair. Well, not grow a pair, get a spine. I'm gonna bend over to AI. Finally, some proper artwork. You know, I definitely want to ask them which one of the brothers does the artwork. I always forget. It's Sam, right? Yeah. Sam does the artwork. I would love to have Sam do one of those pictures of me. Like that figure. Well, not also being that historical figure, just me as me. But have him draw me. I love the artwork that he does. I love the ancient anthology. To be fair, all the Kingdom trilogies, I've never played any of them. Yeah, I have one. I believe I have something from the Northern Seals team. But that's about it. I haven't played any, not Southern Seas, Northern Seas, all the Kingdom thing. I barely played any of those. These I have like Hades Wall, The Anarchy, Ezra, Nehemia, Assyria 2nd edition right here. I believe I recently saw Legacy of You. Oh no, that's in the game room. No, it's which one was it? One of the other ones right here below. I love this series. Should that automatically make this my pick of the week? Maybe. Am I going to back it? Hell yeah. So yeah, we have two things. We have the Great Sea, which is a think about the Mediterranean because I see Carthage, and we have the Towers of Sifnos, which is Greece. So basically also Mediterranean. Technically it's around the same area. I just love this type of artwork that he does. So amazing. Yeah, these games always look great. I heard somebody complain that the Series 2nd edition doesn't have that much replayability. I think that counts a little bit for the solo mode. You can choose which sections you block off. But basically, yeah, you have to block off 4 rows. So that's either 4 from the top, 4 from the bottom, or anything in between. So yeah, that changes the gameplay a little bit. But yeah, for solo, I would say, yeah, not the greatest, but I still think it's a good game. Okay. So this is 2 to 4 players, the Great Sea. I know, why does it have a solo mode? But okay. And then, of course, this one. So this one has more chance of me backing it because it has a solo mode. Probably there will be somebody who makes a nice solo mode on BGG because, yeah, a lot of people want that. I'm not sure how. I'm not a solo mode designer. I lack the skills for that. I'm just glad that I can design a board game, let alone a solo thingy. Okay. Gameplay highlights, meaningful player interactions and tense decisions. Yeah, that's why there's no solo mode in the Great Sea. Fully customizable ships and forts allow for a huge amount of player expression and strategies to discover. No victory points. The first player to gain dominance through commerce or conquest wins the game. Technically, that is a victory point. Basically, 1 victory point. You get the 1 victory point, you win. That's basically like chess. The person winning wins with 1-0 or 0-1. Upgrade actions you choose with carefully selected cards, towers, dice, tents, soldiers, and forts can all be placed across the island to spread your influences. The game processes quickly to a suspenseful climax with each invasion that transpires. And I believe these pictures are made by Coffray. I'm not entirely sure that they make great pictures. I think they posted some on Facebook, and that's why I recognize them. So, how to play? Yeah, that's the only thing I miss. I saw somebody say this is how you do a Kickstarter, and you're close because they use a nice side menu and all clear pictures. But I would like a how to play summary on, well, you do this, and do this during your turn. But of course, you have a tabletop simulator to try the game, which I probably want to do. You can download the rulebooks, which is also nice, but just give me a little summary so I can watch the videos and everything. Bring me in, give me a little hook. Clear pictures of what's in there. Yep, a lot of stuff. Oh, I love this type of artwork. It's good. 80 euros for both. But if you want the nice plastic extra insert, promo, building cards, and metal coins, you pay a little bit extra. Now I need to make sure that I have that kind of cash by the end of the month, but that should be doable. And with Kickstarter promos, you can buy the game afterwards, but with Kickstarter promos, you get a little bit of extra cards, which is always nice. Shipping rate EU 18 euros. All shipping rates are flat rate prices. Do not increase if extra copies are done. Optional items are included as add-ons. See. And they are tax friendly. So yay. And you can add the Anarchy base game only. Is there an expansion for the Anarchy that I don't know of? But yeah, oh, Scarabre, that was the one I was talking about. But I have them all. I have Raiders of Scythia, Halien's Wall, Legacy of You, which is a solo only, by the way. Ezra Nehemia, it's right there. Scarabre, which I really, really like. And Assyria, which I also think is a solid game. And then we have the Brothers Murphy, we have Coffray, of course. Since they they are from New Zealand, right? Yeah, New Zealand dollars. So it makes sense that they got people from New Zealand, Australia area. So that made a lot of sense. But yeah, they even found Slicker Drips. It's still a copy paste, but I think the video is there, but the embed didn't go properly for the Slicker Drips. But yeah, if you want to check out the solo for Towers of Sifnos, no pledge manager. That's always been the thing. There's no pledge manager. So, and there's the theme. Yeah, this one has high potential to be pick of the week. I'm not saying it will be, but yeah, it has high potential because we haven't checked the other ones yet. Storyteller, March of the Damned. No AI. Okay, I have to check. It's a new one. 3 created. Ryan Fawcett. Do I know anything that you created before? Other storytellers. Cancelled. So this is your third try. Good luck. Okay, it's pixel arted. Looking for a group board setup, adventure setup, called for adventure, and you have combat encounter, an exploration encounter, bosses to fight, save the world, and try the demo on Tabletop Simulator. Art prints, holographic cards, rulebook, and don't care about that. I will contact them tomorrow because I was away on Sunday and I had practice yesterday and a stream today. Tomorrow I have more time. I will contact them all, get the information. Sometimes they will say, well, we also need a phone number. Then I will mail you, ask you for a phone number if we need it. And then it's basically out of my hands and they will ship it to you. And if you want a 1 month premium Board Game Arena account, I will give you one of the 3 codes that they shared with me. So yeah. From last year, I had one company not doing the raffle, and finally they did. So I fixed that, but yeah, I had to push them again from like, hey, it has been 6 months. They did send a message, well, we don't have it on stock anymore. It will be later, and I passed that message along, and then half a year later, I still don't have anything, and I'm like a little nudge, like, how's it going? And like, oh yeah, we will ship it immediately, and they got it within a week. So yeah, I will approach approach the winners as well. So I have a busy afternoon, early evening tomorrow to send everything. Yeah. Fable Pop. So no AI, but very bland. There's a reason why people use outlines. It enhances a picture. Oh yeah, and I need to learn SETI for Thursday. That's true, but that's also happening tomorrow. I'm working from home tomorrow because I have to visit the doctor. All this text on images and then no. I don't like the look if there is no outline. It looks off. Doesn't need to be a bold outline, but just a small outline. I know there was somebody who always said it at Ink Master that also said always create an outline. Doesn't have to be a big one. Even if you do photorealism, just do a small outline so you know where what something ends and something. Well, they do appreciate that they try to make art, but that's if I have to make a comment on it, I would like, yeah. Just you will see how much differences an outline will make, and you don't have to use black. You can do a different color if it fits better. Right? Okay, how to play. Forces of good and evil engage over the 3 acts as they pursue opposing objectives. Forces of good earn enough plot points to progress through each of the 3 settings. Earn plot points through your hero. Stop the force of good by slaying the hero before they can earn the final plot point. Okay. It's an expandable card game, so we get more and more and more, just like an LCG. Oh, no, we're not at Game Found yet. Escape Comics, an epic 4 to 8 hour cinematic puzzle campaign. A tactile graphic novel. So is it graphic or tactile? Oh, I don't know. RPG, STL files, ARCs. For the people who don't know, Cole Worley left Leader Games, and they got the ARCs license and also one more. Root stayed with Leader Games. I think ARCs and Oi went with them, or ARCs and Oath. I don't know. At least ARCs I know that they took. So Concrete Canvas. I definitely know there will be Bansnader in this one. Then we have Acres. There was a game released today called Acres at the same time as Arcs, and I feel bad for them. Yeah, that hurts. We have Arcs and we have Acres. Different theme. Perfect Split, the game of dividing your friends' opinions. I was like, dividing my friends. Okay. Chaotic TM tags. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Well, this looks like the Amsterdam canals. Harbor of Fortune. Is it from the Netherlands? It is from the Netherlands. Diamond playing cards. Okay. Never saw them at any convention, so. Beatbox Party! When Society Collapsed. That's an RPG. RPG, The Undying Pharaoh. Space Time. Joshua Mason again. Wow, is Joshua Mason doing every 2 weeks now? A new game? Rift is a setting for an RPG, right? Yeah. Oh, by the way, we're already at 10, so let's do it. The Alien Ship. We have some quotes from Mark Street. It says Dice Tower, but Mark Street is no longer with the Dice Tower, so probably this one was one of the last one he did for the Dice Tower, I guess. Because the Dice Tower is going to do all their crowdfunding stuff in-house now. What is Escape Comics? It looks like a comic. What's in the box? A comic book, envelopes, alien tech. Real alien tech? No. I'm guessing you use these discs and see if the light passes through or anything like that. Clairvoyance, alien face, alien handcuffs. If that's cardboard, that's not hard to break. It's like, I'm done. I shouldn't. We have a Shea Parker. And Dice Tower. If you... But not really an how to play thingy. It's what's in the box, but not really an how to play thing. I cannot say that I'm pumped about it. Next, Arcs. I never played Arcs. Last year we had the Leader Games TLN Marathon, but I think somebody could have won Arcs. I think Phantom Meeple played Arcs back then. Yeah, it doesn't have a solo mode, and that's why I never played it. I know, stupid excuse, but yeah, I don't know people who own the game, so either it has solo mode, so I purchased it for myself. Or you play with others. Play now. So tabletop playground. There's mod.io, tabletop playground. I don't know what that is, and of course we have and print and play. First reveal April 1st. Please don't make it a joke because that would be stupid. But yeah, play now. Buried Giant Game Studios. So schedule April 1, print and play reveal, video diary, live stream art with Kyle, design diary, video diary, live stream, Reddit AMA. You know, I have a Reddit account, but I barely use it. I try to stay away from Reddit as far as possible. This game is too good. That's Tim on Arcs. Arcs review. I never played Arcs, but I have heard good things about it. Molly House, no, a little bit. John Company, Oath. So they took Oath with them. So yeah. How many players is Arcs? Doesn't say anywhere, right? Spent the base game. 5th player, but yeah. Base game, I don't know. Solo ball. But yeah. They got competition. Okay, now we're at Concrete Canvas. If we don't see a bounce, I will be shocked. 1 to 4 players, 45 to 60 minutes. We have Steph, that's Art Freak New NY. I'm guessing New York. What's Concrete Canvas? It's an easy to learn, family weight strategy game for 1 to 4 players, blending tactical movement with the thrill of building your own street art legacy. I never tried to spray paint, but I do like this art style. Yeah, they picked a nice style that fits with the title of the game. Tags, stickers, tokens, custom character minis. You see, you can still paint them if you want. There's quite a lot in that box actually. How to play. Remove, you either move or paint. Move, take a spray can, slap a sticker. Use spray cans to create paintings. So you need certain colors so you can make a painting. That's kind of cool. Try to earn enough street cred to control each borough. Special actions. During the game, each player attempts to collect sticker symbols located at the art cards. This is just one more way to gain street cred. And there's a movement puzzle. You need to get the colors that you need, place your tags in burrows you want to control, and put yourself in a position to move again on your next turn. That sounds like a solid puzzle. Retail edition, true level, that's a deluxeified, and then we have a legend level. Wow. The deluxe new stops expansion. Then the icon level, everything plus a box sleeve. I don't care about the box sleeve, and an exclusive 8-inch Let's Play collectible toy. Yeah, I don't need that, to be fair. Then add-ons. The toy 8-inch. That's how much? It's like this, right? Yeah, I've had it from Stardust Games. Where? You want that collectible? I get it that it's tempting for people. For me, it's like that's way much more than the rest of the game. Bonds? I know you did stuff for them. I saw your reel. Why don't I see any quote from you in this thing? Did you not give a quote? Board game rundown. Or did I just scroll past it? Jason Hitley. Spaghetti and meatballs. You gave a quote twice. Navigator Lana. Navigator Lana. Oh, there you are. You are there. Moving along the subway in New York City for area majority and set collection, count you in. We found Bunsenator! I was looking for your face, not your logo. That's why I missed it. Yeah, I missed it too, so it's not your bad. It's also my bad. I'm just a poor live streamer. Yeah, this one also piqued my interest. I did not see this one coming. I had no... oh, see, it was close to the end, and I was like, okay, now I'm going to see to the house play, and that's how I missed it. I like the idea of spray painting New York. So yeah, this is definitely in the running. Ruel did a playthrough of this one earlier today. Ooh, cool. So let's see, download. Where would they play? How to play? No, because there's no videos over there. Download the rules. We have Cooperate doing something. Learn to play in 9 minutes. I don't see Ruel here. But yeah. This one does look interesting. Nice, another Layla. Yeah, Layla likes Layla. He and Michelle played. They said it was fun. To be fair, you have to say that basically if you're being paid to do a live playthrough, you're not playing it and say, well, this game sucked, and then still, oh, can I get my money? That doesn't work like that. So, but I know that Ruel is not the best in faking his excitement, so there's that. Okay, now we don't have arcs, we have acres. Look, they don't have an AI section, they have a human artist section. That's also one way to do it. An animation industry veteran of over 10 years. Didn't chase it. Okay. He worked with Disney Animation Picture and the Muppets. That's a nice lineup. Okay, how do we play this game? Buy improvements like fences to block your cousin's harvest. Plant and grow trees in the forest. Harvest the most trees to make the most money. Sounds simple enough. We have the Askadork. I always said the thought that says Askadorable, and I've missed the K. It's Askadorkable gamer. Pre-stretch. Deluxe wooden discs. Why are wooden discs deluxe? Are they using normal cardboard discs? 8-volt game board. How big is that game board? 8-volt? Do we have a picture of the game board somewhere? It doesn't look that big. Why is that an 8-volt game board? We have a Meeple Cards read! Thank you, Meeple Cards, for that read. We are currently looking at Acres, a new Kickstarter. We're almost done with the Kickstarter pages, and then I still have to do Game Found and Backer Kit. And my coffee is, well, getting cold. Because it's been poured an hour ago. So welcome raiders. Thank you for that raid. Meeple Cards, what were you playing? EU, no charge for each additional, I guess. Non-EU Europe. So it says EU plus UK and non-EU Europe. But so technically UK is non-EU. I know, I'm just kidding. But excluding Georgia and Russia. Wait, Georgia is considered EU? Even Russia, I'm like, part maybe. But Georgia is considered EU? I thought Georgia was just basically Asia. Not sure. You played Starts of Illumia, a new board game from Ornament Games. Never heard of it. Was it any good? Did you have fun? I'm currently looking at Monster Decoy. Surround the monster horde in the town in this 2-player tile placement area control game. So you place tiles and you try to surround it. Yeah, it was very cool. Nice. Okay, how to play. Well, you place, you decide the player's color, take turns, okay, surround. Monster that is opposing color, try to claim it. Then place a token on the monster to try to capture it. So this is a monster is in the black area. Which games do I like? So many games. Currently, for what's currently on Kickstarter, I have the Great Sea and the Towers of Sifnos set apart. We have the Arcs expansion, and Concrete Canvas also looks very cool. So these are the top 3 right now. Oh, let's check the fish doorbell. Any fish? I don't see any movement even. No fish. This one looks nice and simple. This looks like a Spiel setup. Spiel 25. I don't remember seeing them on Spiel, but yeah, then again, I don't stop at every booth. I try to, but it's not easy. So sometimes I do miss some. Do I visit Spiel? Yeah. I visit Spiel every year. I've only missed Spiel in 2020 because, well, Spiel wasn't happening in 2020. So technically, this year would be my, well, 9th year at Spiel then, because we missed 1 year. But I did do the digital Spiel in 2020. I think I still have my t-shirt for that. I still did demos during Spiel in 2020. I believe I did. Oh, what? Dragon Draft. I did that one for Hava. Okay, next game. Perfect split. What's the appropriate number of days between washing your sheet? 7, 10, 12, 30. So basically that's the idea. You have a quote. How many dollars would you need to stay completely inside your house for a month? So how does it work? Hand someone the banana. They're the first splitter. Flip over a prompt card. Everyone writes down the honest answer and dry erase card. The splitter writes the number they think will perfectly split the group with half answers. And then you score, and some people get points. Okay. You are from Germany. And we think you are near. I'm more near than Spiel. Yeah, for me it's 2 hours 20 minutes, but it might be a little bit longer since well, I don't know why, but apparently you have border control now. I know why. And I think it will take me 15 minutes extra to do so. 7 hours, then you're either way east or way south. I doubt you're way north. That could also be a thing, but you're definitely not west. Berlin, yeah, way east. Yeah, Berlin will take you a while to get there. Oh, definitely. Oh, they also have a knit suitable for work edition. Yeah, this is not my type of game. Let's continue on. So, Envyborn, you know, the people from Hercules and the 12 Labors, which... Shout out at Meeple Cards. Did it not happen? I think we have to do the old-fashioned way. Shout out Meeple Cards. That does work. I don't know why the exclamation version doesn't work. But yeah, this works as well. So people who don't follow Meeple Cards yet, follow Meeple Cards. And people from Meeple Cards that don't follow me, follow me. So, Envyborn is coming. Envyborn is the one who did Hercules with the 12 Labors, but they are also doing the Golden Fleece. And then Hercules somehow miraculously is called Heracles. So I know why they use Hercules, because it's a more recognizable game. So we have Dragon Roost, a block stacking game with adorable baby dragon miniatures. We have Prowl from the wild, there's a tiger exploring card claiming the most valuable victories, and Space Potato. Mine an asteroid for critical resources to repair your damaged ship. The game will come end of April. Okay, so that you might appear in one of these things. Apparently the game fits in a fanny pack. That's cool. So you build blocks and you put dragons on them. Simple enough, I get that. And you get a free Kickstarter Dragon Manager, front view, back view. Is that including the block? Because that makes it harder to stack. You have Tiger Meeples. And how to play video. And then we have Space Potato. All fun little games if you're looking for those. And then there are a lot of reviews and media stuff. yeah, I like Envy Born. They made small package games, and I'm really looking forward to Jason and the Golden Fuse and the Argonauts. I believe that's the one. Okay, Harbor of Fortune. Build your let's see. Wow, it has a certain art style. Please, please don't be AI. Introduction video was created with the help of AI to bring the atmosphere of New Amsterdam to life. For the court cards, only Photoshop AI assisted tools were used these tools were used within my own software. AI was not used to generate the game concept, rules, gameplay system, board game design. But why did you still use the AI in the video? I'm sad. This. Okay, this looks like a basic deck of cards. Meet the families. Download the rulebook. It's also not the best page in my opinion. They already created 42 things. Normal playing cards. Never heard of them, and I'm from the Netherlands. This box cover gives me. It almost looks like they used a Garfield games style and then used New Amsterdam. Right? It has its look. Yeah, too bad they used AI to generate in it. I forgot to press the button. Sorry. Okay, beatbox. Only risk and environmental because everything is on. How do I find anything on this thing? Eliminate it if you laugh, stop performing, or don't follow the round modifier. I will laugh so hard that you can count me out. It doesn't sound like a game for me. Next, Space Time 2. I think this is the first time that Joshua Mason made a sequel, but still too much text on cards for me. Never backed anything, but they're now at 89. I think that Joshua is doing like once every 2 or 3 weeks now. Really ramping up. But yeah, I don't think you can have a sustainable life doing just this. I guess he has a job next week because you're not getting rich of this. Okay. Compass Games also has a new war game coming up. RPG, Metal Dice. Oh, we're almost done with Kickstarter, by the way. If I knew I would just one extra, then I wouldn't have done it. Yeah. Okay, we have one more. It's a chit war game. Right? It's what they do. It's what they have always done. The page isn't that great. Apparently this is the map. And I don't know which area are we fighting this time. Hypothetical war in 1986. Battles from Fulda to Frankfurt. So apparently we're fighting in Central Europe when there is no battle going on. Sure, if you don't know any theme anymore, you're gonna make fake wars. Okay. Game Found! Not much on Game Found. We have Battle Maps which you can skip. Project Palba. We have Alchemist, Gods and Mortals, Raphoria, and RPG stuff that we're gonna skip anyway. This looks like a video game. Yeah, skipping that. This is an action battle RPG that also looks like a video game. Yeah, create category video game. So Do I have to filter now on category as well? Oh yeah, I have to filter. Okay, bam. So only Euphoria and Godson. Okay, next time filter also on Game Found. Okay, Gods and Mortals. 2 to 4 player game. First off, they don't mention artwork. They mention artwork. We do not use AI. Okay, thank you. You are an ancient Greek god wielding unique and special powers. Invest in your divinity by betting on the fate of your 4 mortal factions: Achaeans, Minoans, Amazons, and Trojans. You filter fish. Wait. No gefilte fish for me. After 5 rounds. Filter. Now I get it. Filter fish filter. No, I don't do filter fish filter. After 5 rounds of smiting and scheming, the god with the most divinity wins. The god with the most godlyhood. If you want a copy, this is your chance. Best price, free shipping, stretch pay, quick delivery. Support us. Yeah. Gefilter fish. Elbow nudges. Sorry, it's going over my head today. I don't know. Coffee isn't keeping me awake enough. I have a feeling I should know what you're referencing, but I'm drawing blanks. I'm sorry. More coffee, less crowdfunding. No, not less crowdfunding. Not less. Reviews. Anybody we know? Nope. Oh yeah. And you can play it on Tabletopia. Play a demo. And how much is shipping for me? USA, Europe. I'm in Europe 1. A, sorry. So I'm on the cheaper side of Europe. And oh, wait, rewards. Yeah, it's not that expensive. And can get metal tokens and content pack. What's in a content pack? Extra things, more gods. We have Poseidon, Dionysus, Demeter, Hephaestus, Hestia, Hades. So more gods to play with. Okay, cool. Then we have Raphoria. You've been hired to disrupt the Raphorius family's control and successfully captured a capsule and its blueprint from their research lab. Now escape through their huge restricted area castle. Okay, there's a lot going on. Let's see, do they have anything that says something about the artwork? Maybe an FAQ, something to do. Solo mode, not happening. No, we decided to focus on multiplayer. No issue there. Was AI? Yes, we used a variety of including hand-drawn illustrations, Photoshop, Illustrator, and AI assisted tool. We understand that AI generated art can be viewed critically by some. However, this tool has never influenced the game's ideas, mechanics, or content. But you did use it, right? Which means... Not that many today. I think that's the 5th one for today. And then we have Sona on Backer Kit. Wow, I haven't been on Backer Kit for a while now. And there's print play, learn play, download rules, watch the video. Again, why don't people just do a small like introductory thing? Right? New cards, stretch goals, funded. Yeah, it's not like, whoa, this is bringing me in right now. By the way, I haven't checked if my son is home already. He has to work tomorrow. My son was a little bit, well, angry. His e-bike is not functioning properly. Sometimes he loses power, and well, he has dropped it off at the bike shop, but they didn't send a message if they found what was going on or fix it. He just has an annoying issue, but it's an expensive object, and he doesn't have the money for too much expensive repairs. So if they're gonna fix it for like €1,000, he's not like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. But it's his first time dealing with such a thing, so he didn't discuss price or anything, and he hasn't heard back from them, even though they said they would respond by the end of the day if they found anything. So yeah. Well, you have to learn these things, but yeah, also, if your dad says something, maybe take his advice. Okay, we have to go for a pick of the week. I think we're a little bit early before Panda Angel goes live, because Panda, you go live in like, what, 12 minutes? I can postpone it a little bit, because yeah, I still have coffee. I still have a whole new pot. Whole thing. Now I know that for copying crowdfunding, I can do with half a pot. This should fit perfectly all the way in there. Nope. Still have a little bit left. But yeah, let's not. Bye bye, sleepy time, Wim. Good night, Wim. So, I already showed you the three, now 4 games that are here, but let's see. Is there anything happening with the fish? No fish. Yes, so we cannot press the doorbell. There's no fish there. So, Roar. I don't know exactly how to play, because the gameplay is like, so yeah. Based on that, I cannot give it my full blessing, but it does look pretty. It gives me a little bit of like Wingspan meets dinosaur kind of vibe. I don't know why. I see 5 resources. I see an area where you can put them, but there is also other stuff going on. Then 2 games for the price of 2. Do they have numbers on the side? I never checked. They don't have the numbers on the box, right? But yeah, it's the Ancient Anthology number 8 and 9. And I have 4 right here. That means I have to have 3 more. Which one am I missing right now? Scarabre, I'm missing. Legacy of You. And yeah, Riders of Scythia. They're all somewhere in this building. Love the artwork, love the style. And you can see that they grow in the artwork. It's getting better and better and better. So, am I going to buy both? I'm definitely going for Towers of Sifnos, because it has a solo mode and it's more Greek. But the Great Sea does appeal to me. I know it doesn't have a solo mode, so I haven't decided yet. That's why it's still unsaved. And when April 16th is coming, I can do like, yeah, should I back it or should I go? I don't know yet. Then Arx is getting an expansion, and I hear good things about Ark. What are the rewards? Oh, I cannot do that. Reward is Beyond the Reach, so that's everything Arx, right? Just the expansion, or all in? Get everything with playmats, deluxe, and all the stuff. That's a lot of money. That's why I love stretch pay for game founds. It's like, okay, I will give you the $250, but like 50 each month, and then in 5 months I paid it off. And then we have Concrete Canvas, but which also has its cool, awesome look. It has a typical graffiti look. It's look nice. It looks very, very good. So this would have been my obvious one. To be fair, Great Sea and the Towers of Sifnos, yeah, I'm definitely going to back at least one, maybe two of them. Am I going to back this one? I'm thinking about it, but yeah, money is tight. But yeah. Concrete Canvas, I did not see this one coming, and I like the look of it. Yeah. It's in New York, even though it says New York. New York. It doesn't say New York here. It says New York. So, yeah. Thank you for the follow, Goblin981. Well, I met a new follower goal, 610. Yay! On to the 1K. I've been doing this for 5 years. I'm still not at 1K. Don't have to be, but I think I'm one of the few channels that are doing this for so long and not reach 1K yet. But then again, I'm poor at social media stuff. So if I look at, I followed a new Dutch person who reached 1K on Instagram in like a month. I posted like a gazillion more pictures and everything, and I'm still down. And I don't know how social media works and how to fix that. But yeah, if I want to get more press tickets and more recognition by publishers, numbers do count, sadly. But yeah, this one is the pick of the week. Bunsenator is all happy with that. See, cheering. Let's go big face. Let's see how is I doubt that Panda Angel is live already, right? Oh, Panda Angel is live. So we're gonna generate Panda Angel. What is Panda playing today? The countdown started. 7 minutes to go. She's playing today with Ashwin Kamat, and they're playing Chicken Fried Dice, a Kickstarter preview. So we're gonna raid into Panda Angel. So shall we do that? Raid Panda Angel. Okay, raiding into Panda Angel. Thank you all for being here again. I will be back with another Coping Crowdfunding next week after Easter. And then Thursday, I will be playing SETI with the expansion now that my brain isn't not all mushed like it was during my 24-hour stream. And on Sunday, if you are awake, on the US side, because yeah, I know that Laila and Iron Soul probably will be awake, but they also have plans on Sunday. It is Easter Sunday, so I will have probably some Easter thingy here. I don't know what yet, but yeah, that's gonna happen. And so on Sunday morning, my morning, I will have a Dutch stream looking at the latest news in the Netherlands. And then at the end of the month, the Dutch Yoda Awards. If they're going to be a physical award, I don't know yet. Depends on how rich I am by the end of that month. Because yeah, I get a pay raise, so maybe I can create one. And I just have to do a few categories, right? Okay, the raid is almost about to start, so bye bye.